In today's video, we are going to go through the number one most important thing to get right to be able to sell print on demand successfully in 2024. And if you get this one thing right, your Etsy shop will grow and grow and grow well into the future and beyond. And definitely stay tuned for my final tip, as I think it will surprise you. There is a ton of competition for the more generic products that exist on Etsy, like t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, hoodies. So if we truly want to be successful with print on demand in 2024 and beyond, we need to have incredible and amazing listing photos. In this video, I'm going to go through all of the different aspects of our listing photos that we need to get right so customers don't hesitate to purchase from us at all. The first thing we need to do is to make sure that our listing photos look just as amazing as the other sellers on Etsy. So scroll through Etsy for a couple different types of items and see which ones pop out at you and which ones you might purchase and why. And why do those listing photos pop out? Is it the color of the item? Is it the model that is holding or showing the item? Is it the model that is wearing the item? Or the way that the object is held? If you start to see some patterns amongst the different listing photos, what are they? Are they the different sizes of the items? Are they showing larger mugs? So for example, are they showing the larger size mugs or a more unique size or color of sweatshirt? Perhaps you need to take some time to update some of your listing photos to show off some of the trendier sizes and colors that you already have. If there are other trending styles or sizes or colors that you see that you are not offering in your Etsy shop, perhaps it's time to do a little bit of a revamp and add some new photos for these trending sizes and colors. For example, oversized sweatshirts and oversized hoodies are extremely popular on Etsy. So if there are certain designs in your Etsy shop that would look extra amazing on an oversized sweatshirt or a hoodie, then it's definitely worth taking a look at. Some years I've had incredible success just by changing the listing photo to a different color item. I literally owe a lot of the success I've had in my shop simply by adding different colored items to my listing photos. But again, spend some time looking at what is actually selling on Etsy and why you think those items are selling. Is it the color? Is it the size? Is it the way that the item is worn and the style that is being shown? The next thing we want to take a look at, other than the actual photo of the item itself, after we've determined the types of listing photos that customers are currently attracted to, we also need to look at the way that the design is added to those photos. Certainly, it makes a ton of sense to make your own listing mock-up photos. The next thing we need to do as print-on-demand sellers is to ensure that the way that the design is added to the mock-up photos, if we're using a mock-up photo, looks incredibly realistic. More often than not on Etsy, it's easy to find mock-up photos where the design doesn't look like the way it will end up being printed. How can we make the design look super realistic so that every single item looks trustworthy and amazing for our customers? Are customers preferring more of a vintage vibe, or do they want something looking a little bit cleaner? As Etsy sellers, we really want to have amazing reviews from our customers, so we definitely want our photos to look as accurate as possible. Certainly, you can also have incredible success by taking your own listing photos of printed products that you otherwise would use as an ad for Instagram or Facebook. So spend plenty of time ensuring that the size and placement of the graphic on the shirt will look the same as when the customer receives it. You might need to adjust the saturation of the photo or the opacity or fill of the design. Sometimes in Photoshop, I even transform and warp the design so it looks extra accurate and as realistic as possible for my customers. Does the design in your photo look too small, or is it too large given the size of the t-shirt? At this point, you will already see tremendous success just by having an incredible incredible listing photo and then accurately adding your design to it in the most realistic way possible. However, then to completely ensure any customer who clicks onto that main photo is completely blown away, after you have your main listing photo looking beyond phenomenal, it's time to go in and to add additional photos. The purpose of these additional photos doesn't just have to be showing off additional products and additional colors. You can also share additional product information, how long it might take for the item to be received, and other aspects of your Etsy shop that might stand out to customers to help them feel more comfortable purchasing from you. Are you able to include sizing charts that are unique to your shop and branded with your shop's logos? This is also an opportunity for you to sell additional items within the listing photos. Definitely don't dismiss the opportunity to truly sell to your customers in these additional listing photos and finally get them to click buy. The aspect that we tend to overlook the most as Etsy sellers is actually the design that we are selling itself. If we are able to combine incredible fonts, stunning colors, unique artwork, then we are truly setting up our shop for success. If your unique design is able to encapsulate more of the buyer's emotion through the colors and through the words you are using in the design, customers are drawn to that because it's unique and there's nothing else out there like it. It doesn't have to be amazing. It just has to have a little tweak that is a little more interesting than every other Etsy seller out there. I know you can capture these 4 aspects of selling print on demand successfully in 2024, so I wish you all the very best of luck in building your Etsy shop for today, tomorrow, and for well into the future. See you later, superstar.